안녕하세요. In this video, we are going to talk about honorifics in Korean. In Korean 101, we learn about 으세요, which is from 의시, honorific infix, plus 어요, the sentence ender. So in 101, honorifics is all about the relationship between the subject and the predicate of the sentence. For example, 할아버지가 책을 읽으세요. Since the subject of the sentence, 할아버지, grandfather, is doing an action of doing a reading, therefore, 으세요 is used. Compared to 미아가 책을 읽어요. 미아 is just your friend. So, 미아 doesn't need to be honored or honorified. Therefore, 읽어요 is used. So for present tense, we use 으세요 as in 할아버지가 한국에 가세요. For past tense, we need to use 으셨어요. 할아버지가 한국에 가셨어요. And for probable ending, we need to use 으실 거예요. As in 할아버지가 한국에 가실 거예요. So 가 ends with a vowel, so you just need to use she, and she ends with a vowel, so it takes only near. That's why it became 가실 거예요. So in 101, it was all about subject and predicate relationships. Or it's about subject and predicate agreement. Subject and predicate is not the only element that you should be concerned with honorifics in Korean. There are other things to consider, such as particles. 할아버지가 책을 읽으세요. So instead of using 할아버지가, you need to use 할아버지께서. 께서 is an honorific form of the subject particle. Let's take a look at one more example. 저는 할아버지한테서 받았어요. I received something from grandfather. Instead of using 한테서, if you want to speak properly with honorifics, you need to say 저는 할아버지께 받았어요. 께 is the honorific form 한테서. One more thing you need to consider is using the honorific form of the word. What I mean by that is that some words have two forms. Plain form and honorific forms. And this is what was mentioned in Grammar 9.3, which is on page 47 of your textbook. So for honorific expression, you need to use honorific forms instead of the plain form. For example, age has two forms. 나이, which is the plain form, and 연세, which is the honorific forms. For example, 할머니 나이는 72이에요. The sentence is saying grandmother's age is 72. However, this isn't really proper because honorifics is not used. You need to say 할머니 연세는, right? So instead of 나이, you need to use 연세. 연세는 72이세요. One more example. 할머니가 어디에 있으세요? Where is grandmother? And you might be thinking that, it has 으세요 form, so this might be the proper form. Well, using 있으세요 in that sentence sounds awkward because there is the honorific form of the word, which is 계세요. So you need to say 할머니가 어디에 계세요? Where is grandmother? One more example. 할머니가 방에서 자요. Grandmother is sleeping in the room. However, there is the honorific form for sleep, which is 주무세요. So you need to say 할머니가 방에서 주무세요. Now, can you say 할머니가 방에서 자세요? Right? 자세요. It use 세요. So in a way, you can say or you can argue that you use the honorifics. Well, again, as mentioned earlier, this sounds awkward because there is the honorific form for sleep, which is 주무세요. That's why you need to use 할머니께서 방에서 주무세요. Here is what I mentioned so far. If the subject of the sentence is someone who should be honored and that subject is doing a particular action, then you need to use 으세요. Okay, 2. Particle. You need to use the proper particle such as 깨서 and 깨. Then, using the honorific form of the word if the word has the 2 forms available. How would you say this sentence? Grandmother is old. Instead of saying 할머니가 나이가 많아요, you need to use 할머니께서, the honorific particle, 연세가, the honorific form of the word, and 많으세요. You need to use 으세요 form because the subject is 할머니 who is old. What if I say 할머니가 연세가 많으세요? Did I say the sentence in the proper honorific forms? It is acceptable. However, you should at least use the proper predicate, which is 으세요 forms, which I think is most important when you consider honorifics in Koreans, and the honorific forms of the word, such as 연세. There's one more thing that you need to consider. 드리다 is the honorific form for to give. However, this is confusing because 드리다 is only used when a younger person gives to an older person. For example, 미아가 할머니께 선물을 드렸어요. So Mia is giving a gift to 할머니, to grandmother, right? So this sentence is correct. What about the second sentence? 할머니께서 미아한테 선물을 주셨어요. In this sentence, it is an older person, which is a 할머니, is giving something or giving a gift to a younger person, Mia. That's why you need to use 주셨어요. Okay, that's it for this video. 예, 수고했어요. 다음 시간에 봐요.